Hello everybody, thought I'd just come on now today to show you that I have got, this is Sonya by the way, and I'm in Australia. I have got a parcel that I got from AliExpress, from China. I think it was from China, somewhere overseas there. Or, here's a little packet. Yes, it come from China, okay. It says here cost, oh that's the weight of the parcel. But these wouldn't have only, all of these probably cost me, I don't know, I'll put it up in the link anyway and let you know how much they were, but they're not very expensive, you know. And the stuff that I get from there is always really good. I've never been disappointed with anything, only things that I've actually ordered that were too small. Sometimes because I didn't look at the thing. Okay, so I went on there ages ago. That was just my heater. It's warming me up a bit and then it cools down. Switch itself off until I get really a bit chilly and then it turns back on again. So this is, I was going to say again, you know, this is what I've got today, but good quality. It's not rubbish that you get from, you know, and I've said that once people go and have a look because you get really good stuff. It's not, you know, crappy or anything. Okay, now I've been working on this morning. Done a bit, I think, as far as I can see. Look how much mess I'm getting on the poor thing. But I'm not. That's not going to be the actual cover. See, that's just there to, you know, right, to protect it from its natural cover. Anyway, so inside we've done that. I finished that one. We've got this one done, I think. That one's going to stay like that. I've put this pocket in here, on here, this tuck spot with this doll. Isn't she cool? Still going to leave that like it is because people can use it how they want to. That's one of the little pockets that I made just because I did, you know, I just wanted to make one so that you can put stuff down in there. Okay. I'm gonna leave that page blank. I have put some fabric, sticky fabric. It's fabric sticker. Fair size piece, isn't it? Somebody gifted me that, whoever it was, a long time, many years ago. Thank you so much. At the time, I had no idea what I was going to do with it. Look, everything comes in handy eventually, don't it? It doesn't it? Yeah. It is a bit wonky. It feels like, you know, Band-Aid, you know, it feels like that. It's just really cool. And so I'm going to leave maybe that one. I think now, no, did I stick to one in I was just doing? I think I did. Okay. So I've got to have, I'm thinking of something on here. I don't know yet, but I need to leave spare pages for people to work on. So there's one there. I've got that. Oh, hang on, this is what I was doing this morning. Well, some of it. So I made these pockets, right? Now, I've actually got this other bit because it's the end of it, because I really wanted to put it this way. See? There you go. Like that and like that. Now, I've seen people make these out of text paper. Let me see, where is mine? I did a, you know, like, what do you say when you, practice? I did a practice one, okay? So I did a practice one. I can't find my practice one. Okay. That's just typical, isn't it, Sonia? You lost your practice one. I'll put this up here. And I did mine out of text paper, but the book that I'm doing now, this one I'm doing, is not sort of the thing for the text paper. And that's incredible, you know. It was here a minute ago because I... oh dear. Well, there you go. So maybe it's under here. I don't know. Wait a minute. There it is. Look at this. So under here. So I made this one out of the pages, and I actually put tabs on mine. See? That's real easy to do. But when I did this one that I've done here, I didn't do that because the paper I have here is not double-sided, right? So I made this in a roundabout sort of way where, so I could have the pieces that I wanted to show like see, like that, okay? Now, I could show you how to do that, but I might show you how to do this, and then if I show you this way, then I put them tabs there because I really wanted to see what was going on, you know what I mean? I just really did. I can show you how this one's done. This one here's kind of sort of higgledy-piggledy because so it looks like that, but it's not just done the same way, okay? It looks like it. And in that I'm going to have this here. I haven't finished cutting out a lady yet, that's what I was just doing. And she's going to be in there, and she's going to have some clothing or something with her in that packet. Then I'll have another packet here somewhere that I'm going to... Where am I up to now over this way? I haven't got very far. I did that. I did like that. I do like that bit. So let's stop faffing about here and show you something. I'll do a tutorial. I wasn't going to do any today, but I should do, shouldn't I? Because I haven't been on for a few days, so I better get to it. Okay, I can show you. Well, that's the thing that I made the other day. Still haven't finished that yet, but I'm just trying to get things into this book so I can finish it, because I love how I put all that lace on there. That looks really cool, doesn't it? Because I'm working on this one and the floral one, and I haven't started the things with wings one, but I want to get on with that too. So I'll show you how to make that pockety thing. And try not to lose my hem. So I've got I went up to the showground to the sale the other day, and I got some books. Got some really big books, and I got some oldish sort of books, and this one here is actually, these are actually out of a really big old book by Henry Lawson. Story about Henry Lawson and his stories and his poems and stuff like that, okay? But what you need to do is try to get your pages so you've got all this. So when you take your pages out of your book, you need to pull them out so you've got them folded like that. And this one's a bit skew whiff, isn't it? So I'm going to make sure it's not skew whiff when I'm finished. I bought this because I wanted the pages to be bigger, because I wanted to make some longer pockets. But this one I'm not going to make so long. It's not going to be huge. Okay. 2. I only need 2. I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on, I might get a better one. That's what I'm doing. Trying to find... Oh, I'm talking that. Let's just go with what we've got, because we don't want to be here all day. Sorry about that. Now, I've got 2 papers. I've got 2, and they're folded, okay? So they're folded in half like this. Now, lady by the name of Guy, or G, her name is, Kerr, K-E-R-R. Go and watch her channel, she is amazing. And I seen her do this. I don't know if it was a new one of hers. It might have been an older one that I watched. I don't remember now. But I did watch her make this. And she did a really nice job, because she always doesn't, you know. So I'm going to cut off the top and the bottom of this, because so it's not too big. In case one day I might want to use it in something, okay? And that will be in a journal, and it probably would have to be under 7 inches, wouldn't it? So that, I know that there's about 7 inches, because I've got a guide in my head on that one. So I'm going to just cut it down a bit further. Gee, Sonia, that didn't go straight. What happened to the end of that? Anyway, now we should have the bone folder with us, but I don't have the bone folder with me. And I'm sorry about that. So, this is way too wide too, when I come to think of it. So what you want to have is something that if you're going to put one of these into a journal, you probably need to have it so it's actually going to fit in there. You need to measure up what you're going to have, what size your journal is. Have a look, you see. So that's going to fit in there, but no, it isn't. It's a bit long. I'm going to cut a bit more off. I'm not going to put it in there, but I don't like making the journals too high that I do. I like to make them so they are really nice to fit in your hand, and you know, they're not big, you know, it just depends. We're all different, aren't we? So we all like different things. Anyway, so I've got that now, and I'm hoping it's straight. I'm always looking at things and thinking they're crooked, but you know, sometimes it could be the text on this paper. I don't know where the writing finishes. It might just be balking me. I don't know. But anyhow, all you need to do now is get your first page and you tuck it under. And I tucked mine right under to where the I think everybody else is too. Now there's holes in that, but that doesn't matter because that's not going to be used or seen. That's going to be actually put into the stuck into the book. Hopefully you'll get yours out wherever you get them from without that happening to yours. So I'm going to have that folded over there, right? Now, what's the name would have been handy. I have got a really, this ruler here might work really well. So you need to put another fold over here somewhere. So I'm going to actually, I'll measure it, see how far I need it to be. I want it to be ½ an inch at least, I suppose. I'm going to line it up with a word there. Then I'm going to lift it this way. And hopefully, I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm going to have to do it this way. That's defeating the purpose, isn't it, Sonia? Okay, I need to bend it. Now, I need to see that this is straight on there. There was another reason to it, I must admit, that I used that other paper. It had lines on it, okay? Didn't it? And Sonia sort of used the lines as a... There's my wipes. Something nasty's got on the table. Oh, that's good, that thing turned off. It gets to really hot and then it decides that's enough and it's just not good, isn't it? And then it waits for me to get cold. See how I've got this here with the lines on it? I followed them, the folds, for me folds. There was no measuring or technical or anything, you know. That way, that's... The other lady shows it really well. I mean, this is new to me, okay? You've got to give me a break. This is all new to Sonia, because I'm not. I've done a lot of things, but I'm not done a lot of things with paper. So you'll have to forgive me for my mistakes and my fumbling along here. But you know what? I don't think anybody else is making as many as me, but we do make mistakes, you know. And that's how we learn, all right? Now, you might be able to vaguely see that there's one there and there's two there. So I don't mind pushing this in this way now. I'm quite happy to do it that way. And there's another one there, and it's just... I'm going to have to see if I can eyeball this to make it nice. Okay. Anyway, I reckon you ought to just use... And now there's four tucks. There's 4 tucks there for you to use. Okay, now you want to just go back in and glue it all. So you want to glue it all down. And I'm going to use a glue stick because that will work perfectly fine if you've got a good one. Some people say that they don't like different ones that they use, but this one it's a bit wet, but it's okay. It's not that bad. It's going to dry eventually one day. See, it's very wet actually, so it slides along the paper really good. Okay, so now we want to go in here and we're going to turn this one back. Righto. And then we're going to pick this one up, turn this back. I guess this is not a big... it is important for you to glue it down, of course, but... And so you want it to stay there, and I'm sure that this will work like that. the glue, putting this on here, it's not going to go anywhere, I don't think. So I'm not putting a whole heap all over it. I just want enough to just hold it down. It's you know, you don't really need to, as long as it stays together, and it should do, righto. Now you've got all this these pocket things here, see? Get your pockets. And I'm not liking how big it is, because I think it's very big, isn't it? You know, you've got all these pockets here, so I'm going to just cut that down a bit further. What do you reckon? It won't matter, will it? It will not matter. The only thing is, my guillotine could get upset if I put it through the glue. I just hope it doesn't take on too much glue. It'll be fine. There we go. Now I want to use the, got to make sure I line that up nicely. Okay, so I've got that done. Now I'm going to put glue on these edges here, which I might use the other stuff for this. That'll go to everywhere all over the place. That's still on there though. So I'm going to put this one on here. Come on along now. It's away. And plus, because these text pages are a bit old and, you know, what have I done now? Oh dear. That's upsetting, isn't it, when I know what I'm up to. So they're going to go there and there like that. Okay, that one. Then I'm going to put glue on this side because it doesn't quite go across the whole length of that there. All there, you don't need it to go right to the edge. Okay, this is probably the worst tutorial ever. Ah dear. How far is this one? Up there. I'm going to put glue along the bottom here now to this one because I want to hold that on to the back part. Just because we do. Okay, now that should be done. I have a bit of a skew-iffness about it here, but we're going to just, you know, because I'm rushing along here, maybe you'll do yours a bit better, we hope. You know, and don't get upset, you know, with it. Now, I've got this, what I used before was the strip that I cut off the side of the book to put those little things in it, like these little tabs, and I put them there because I thought, well, look, it's easier to see what's going on, eh? See, that one there's a little bit torn, so maybe I'll just put another bit of a tab over there. What you can do, I suppose, is go along, and this would probably be a good idea, put it the whole length of the paper. You get your that in there. Cut that off a bit further. I hope we didn't go too far. No, that's all good. Okay, now if I put that in there, put some glue on it, bend it over. I want to put more glue on it. Put more glue on it directly to make sure that it's going to stick down before I use it in anything. That worked. This is different. Okay, it worked okay. Not enough glue up the end here, but you should leave things alone till they dry, Sonia, really, you should, but we're going to have to do this first. I think I like the idea of this, because then you'll be able to see. I'm not going to do the middle one, because I'm not, because you're going to be able to see that that's what's going on with it anyway, if you understand what I meant. I'll show you, because that's going to go there like so, and go down in underneath it. Excuse me. Oh dear, I have a lot of congestion, you know, sometimes, because I must have hay fever or something. And last night I used one of those sprays, you know, the nasal things. Well, it burnt the roof of my mouth. I don't know why. I didn't put it in my mouth. Oh dear, I was in a bad way for a while. It didn't really help me much. I suppose it did to a degree. I guess I can't be grizzling about it too much. Now I'm going to put that underneath here, carefully folding that over so it goes underneath there. And now what I have is something you can actually identify with as some pockets. Okay. And we might even put them on the ends here like that. What do you reckon? could hold it all together nicely then, couldn't it? It might all come together nicely. And then you want to stick it down. Maybe you might think that's too much done to it, but I think I like it ended off like this myself. Keep it more it'll keep it sturdier and stop it from coming undone and what have you. So we've got this other piece here that I can put on this end. Let's try and make it so they're both the same. About there, I think. Rightio. Oops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay. So I'll put that up there on that end. That's not too bad, yeah? Well, you know what I mean. It wasn't sort of what I wanted to. It wasn't even what I started out to do. Isn't it good? I never did. I can't put down the heading on them. Well, I can now, but when I first started, I couldn't have done, could I? I couldn't have said this is going to be show and tell, because I was just going to show you what I got in the mail. Just going to show you what I got in the mail. Can't really show you the things I got at the showground because I don't think I've got anything in here with me, but I might show you a couple of things that Karen brought to me the other day when she came in. Now, look at that. There's one of those. It's a pocket for your journals. I think it turned out quite well, really. I like it, and I'm going to do a bit of inking. A bit of pink inking. Pink inking. Actually, it's called vanilla. No, it's not. It's called Victorian Velvet. And I can see where the creases in the paper. It doesn't matter if you want to put this on a thing that you're doing that's vintage. Awesome. It'll look really cool. Well, I'm going to cut that bit off. It's just overlapping a tiny bit. Okay. Right, maybe I should have done those before. It might be. I don't know, I can do it. Put that in there. I do like that. I think I do like how that turned out. Very good. And like I said, the one that I did, I just used the lines on the paper. I have heaps of paper with lines. And I was thinking too, like if you did it with the music, you could use the music lines if you used the music paper. So I put, you know, so that's not, I don't know if I'll put that in there or not. I suppose I could. I'll see what happens if I've got enough stuff or not yet. Got a bit done. Anyway, now that's starting to get hot, that thing on me. What can we do now just for a minute? I might show you something else. Let me see. I got this really good book Karen gave me. All I've got to do is find that. That's all I've got to do is find it. I put it, where did I put it? I know my hubby bought a lot of stuff in for me yesterday, and I put it, must be here, Yep. I won't be a minute, I'm just going to fish around in here for a second and see if I can find my book. And she gave me a couple of books actually. There was one down in here. Under all this stuff. I tidied all my room. Here we go. She gave me this. It's one of the things that she bought for me. Isn't this awesome book? Look at this. It's got butterfly colouring in book. Butterflies colouring in book. What does that say? Yeah. Look at this. Isn't it awesome? It's not just colouring. You get the drawing too. And the colour one. You get all them little ones, okay? And then you get these Look at that. Isn't that awesome? It is amazing. I do like that so much. I do love these. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Too big probably to cut out some of them, but others are not too bad. I'm thinking about whether I want to do that or not. I might photocopy some. I don't know if I want to do that either, because, you know, if you got the thing, you probably might as well use it. Instead of printing off things with your ink, I might be able to manage to do something with it. I'd say I will. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And them leaves. So you don't have to use the whole lot of it, what's on the page. You just cut out bits and pieces and put them back together. That's what in your own way. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I do love things like this, and I've got a Things with Wings book that I want to do. And I was talking about that, and then she came along. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Isn't this awesome? And so you got all the other side. You can colour that in if you want to. I would have done once, but I'm not these days. I'm not a real big fan on it now. I'd rather do this. Sometimes when you're doing something else, you think, oh dear, I think I'd rather be doing a bit of crafting instead of colouring in. Or I used to do a lot of jigsaw puzzles, but I'm not really wanting to do any of them anymore. Although I see some beautiful ones out there, and I think, oh dear. Even with my crocheting and my knitting, I don't really want to give this up to go do crochet and knit, and not actually give it up. Do you know what I mean? Where's that other one I found this morning? Got another one. Hang on a minute. Nobody panic. Is this it? Could be. It might not be, but it could be. Yes. No? No, that's not it. Where did it go? Oh, God. If I had a mouth that invite a person, fair dinkum. Here we go. Look at this. She gave me this bird one. Look at that bird one. Isn't that amazing? I do love this bird one. It's got all these birds in it, and it's a Norfolk Diary. Oh, there's somebody's name in there. I didn't realise that. Sorry about that. 83. This is a Norfolk Diary from 1911. Look at these pictures. These are really awesome. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut this up. Wait a minute, I'll get there. Hang on a minute. There's the business at the front. You've got to get past the front part first. Look at that. Beautiful paintings. Look at that bird. Isn't he nice? Look at these ones. It's a woodpecker. And they are so nice, aren't they? Beautiful pictures. Ducks. Can't sort of get it all in the picture for you. Look at these pretty birdies. Look at that. And you know what? There's a lot, so I've got a lot. And when you've got many, I think you can afford to use them. I mean, obviously, where she got it, you know, not very dear, but, you know, people just throw the books away, don't they? They just throw them out, so then they become landfill. So if we make something with them, that's a good thing, I think. And if I put these into journals and what have you, because I think they'll look really good. Look at that. There's some little, I love those little finches. I do love them tiny little finches. We have a lot of them about here. I do like them. Okay, so that, Karen gave me that, and that is amazing, isn't it? Thank you so much, Karen, for that. She gave me some lace and some other things too, but I'm sorry I haven't got them near me now, so I can't really show you that. Do I want to do another something to show you how to make something? Would you like me to show you how to make that concertina thing inside of here? Or what do you call, you know, that there? That is really cool. That is, I really do like that. I'm a really big fan of that. You'll probably see some more of them about. I was a bit disappointed though because my glue was a little bit wet when I was doing it. But otherwise, and see here you've got a fair few layers of paper, so you can watch what your paper is that you use, because you've got 1, 2, 3. But I probably shouldn't have. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'll probably show you how to do that, eh? Where is the paper? Now, I want it to be able to fit into a journal, and the one I've got here that I could put it into was be this one here. That I'm doing the flower ones, okay? So, for it to fit into here, and I'll put it in the centre pages because it's easier to stick at either side, and then when it opens like that. But you can put it in anywhere. There's nothing stopping you from putting it in over there or over here, you know. There's nothing stopping you from doing that, is there? Don't have to put it in the middle if you don't want to. So anyway, get a bit of glue off of me. Probably should only be able to, should be able to do this in half an hour, shouldn't I? If I don't faffle about, I hope. Okay, so we need to measure what size this page is. This has got mushrooms on it. This is out of a book that I got, and it's not big enough. Look at it, look at it. Isn't that nice? It's just a front page out of a storybook. I need something very thin. I need something very thin, and that's what we need to use, a very thin piece of paper. We can't use anything too bulky, because you end up then with, I know, what do I use in this one? I'm just going to peep and see what I used in it, because I know I didn't use anything too thick. Oh yeah, I know. There's a piece out of this. I have a lot of these pages out of scrapbooking paper. You know, remember when people used to do scrapbooking paper? And there's a mark on that one. Doesn't matter, I'm not going to use the whole sheet, am I? I'm just going to use a bit of it. And I've been picking them up at Vinnie's for $1. I get all this paper, and I don't know, I've bought about 6 of this lately. Absolutely amazing, because you can do any size you like then, can't you? This one here's really thin, but this one here's a bit thicker. Look. And, I mean, I know I could go and buy one, but some of these pages are a lot different than what they've got out now, and the books were really old. The pictures on the front are really old. I'm going to just have to cut this first before I put it into anything. I'm going to tear it, because it won't, these things of mine are too big to do this with. You know what? I'm going to go away now, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to keep finishing this, because I don't want it to turn off and you only get a minute on the end. So I hope you come back and watch part 2. I'll be back in a minute.